Are you looking for answers about extraterrestrials or maybe the true meaning of life? Then you have come to the right place. Welcome to the Ivan Teller online broadcast. Please subscribe to this YouTube channel. And for more details, please visit ivanteller.com and learn more about your galactic families.
Greetings, everyone. Thank you for coming. Tonight is another channeling session. 2 hours if we can make it. So, let's see. Today, I felt the energy of that lion species that I channeled a while ago. So they're different than Lyrans. I guess you'd say, they have different objectives. So, see how that goes.
Did you feel the draft entity too?
Giraffe? A little bit.
Rainbow?
Rainbow. Any,
Let's have unicorn.
Unicorn?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah.
And the others that we have mentioned earlier before, so they are still on the queue.
Okay.
Have you ever channeled a fairy?
Fairy?
Or an elf.
An elf, that's a good one. I was thinking
an elf. It's a cur.
Yeah, it looks look cool, that too.
Okay. Very cool.
Have fun event.
Yeah, it should be.
Hey, wait, before we start, is this a channeling hangout or is this a regular hangout? Sorry.
Channeling.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
It's okay. Would someone like to do a blessing before we begin?
Yes, sir. Okay, let's go. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. أعوذ برب الفلق من شر ما خلق ومن شر غاسق إذا وقب ومن شر النفاثات في العقد ومن شر حاسد إذا حسد. Thank you.
Thank you. Okay, we have a new person here, so all right. Thank you all for coming again, and
Hey, can I do a quick blessing?
Yeah, go ahead.
Thank you. Sedikachiro hisatika cross. That is that the nyar has the dorskatia, corticatia nukata.
Thank you. Excellent. Greetings. I am Demetrius. I am a lion, or lion species. Could you not? Oh,
Welcome, dear one.
greetings.
Greetings.
Welcome.
So, are you humanoid? Are you on planet Earth or elsewhere? Please identify yourself.
Oh, yes. I am a humanoid lion, 7 foot tall, with lion type features, somewhat similar to your lions on your planet. We have evolved from that since our species has evolved. We were planted on your. I have channeled through this one before. I was the first one. Now there are several other animal species that are now speaking through this conduit. I am not on your world. I am observing it from ship in space, not around your planet at this moment because of security issues. But we are observing your world constantly, waiting for first contact, waiting for the right time. This is technically, in some ways, first contact or second contact or however you wish to call it. But as for world contact, that is in the near future, whenever your world is prepared. So there is no real date for that. At this moment, we are just communicating. We do not interfere with your world affairs. We know much about it, but we do not intervene. We are in contact with your Lyrans, not on a day-to-day basis, but they are aware of our presence and aware that we bring much knowledge and happiness to your collective, your world. In some cases, we can speak to our point of view might help in your ascension process, or our knowledge might help your collective in a unique way. To give some backstory on your... Oh, yes. I imagine you wish what... We're in the 7th and 8th density. We are in physical form when we wish to be. But we are aware of your weather issues, your elite issues. We are aware of all those things. And with messages, I got sidetracked. One moment. I wanted to give a slight history of our presence on Earth. As your world was being born, as you say, after the dinosaur time period, where it was habitable for animals, wildlife, many species came here willingly. Some had their animals brought to your planet. The Lyrans are much involved with that. Our species brought lions here because we wish to be part of the human experience. But we did not stay very long. Some stayed, but we lived through your animal life. Of course, we understand the hostility of it and the current nature of it now, of what is happening today. The reason many species bring their animals to your planets is so our collective, as we call it, there's different words, but right now that word is fine, to help bring knowledge from our world to your world. I know it sounds strange, but it is appropriate. I don't think I have to explain that. currently, reason for this communication process is because your ascension process has woke us up as for tuning into your world for communication purposes. This means you're getting closer to your enlightenment age, such as fourth density. So greetings to all of you. Thank you for welcoming me here. If you have any questions, I am open to that.
Yes, welcome. Hello, Dimitri. I was wondering, can you give me I wonder if I can get a download of knowledge from you? And also, on board your ship, whenever you have, say, a free time, whenever you have like a break from your everyday task, what is your favorite thing to do?
Favorite thing, there are many things. Communication with loved ones is my favorite thing to do. With children, that always brings happiness to me. I have 7 children, as far as I know. I cannot keep track of all of them. Most of them are grown now. But yes, as for your download I can do my best for that communication process. And if anyone wants to know more about our lion species, I am happy to send you information about us.
Thank you.
Hello there.
Hello.
Thank you for coming through, by the way.
Thank you for having me.
I'm just wondering, do I have a connection with you or your kind?
I believe so. Through reincarnations, I believe so. As a lion, there's a possibility. I cannot connect to your energy in that regard. I believe that is possible, though. Our presence is not quite in your galaxy. We are around, but not in a high population. In other galaxies, we are everywhere.
I've been told there's a lion or cat-like entity that's around me sometimes. I don't know if it's true. Can you confirm that?
Well, I believe that is a Lyran.
Oh, Lyran. Sorry.
They are different than us.
But do they look similar to you?
Somewhat. Cat-like, obviously, but they have different agendas than us. Their life is totally different than ours.
In what way?
I can go with that. Is their thought processes are totally different. As the lion species, we, much like the Lyrans, but we begin kingdoms. We start kingdoms and we do not end them. Sometimes they end themselves. But we are, in many ways, a warrior type of species, but a positive way, of course. Lyrans are more, they have that also, but it's hard to explain exactly.
That's okay, thank you.
But they have a different agenda than we do.
Dear Dimitri, hello, welcome to Planet Earth. My question is regarding, yesterday I've been told from one of the entities that you are the species that scare off the bad reptilians, aren't you?
That is one of the reasons why I'm here.
Great, I'm happy to see you. Thank you very much. You are most welcome. You're the one then we need to have around all the bad reptilian-headed people and all the, the fuss and bustle going on that's in our planet Earth.
Yes.
Be around us, please.
Yes. We have to be careful with our interactions on our world. We cannot be too, as you say, interfering. But we are aware of what is happening here. And we are called, we come. So yes.
You're called. You're called now. You're called now, and it's an open invitation. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, the other question. You didn't mention what planet you were from.
Many planets, actually.
Many, you said?
Yes, we have many inhabitants. In your galaxy, not so much. Other galaxies, we have more of a presence.
Not close to Orion or something like that, where the Hathors are, because you resemble kind of Hathors. I don't know. I feel that.
Yes, in some ways. I believe they took our form, actually.
Oh, got it. See, it's beautiful. Okay.
Yes, Orion area. Yes, we do have a slight presence there. That is correct.
Beautiful. The other one. Okay. Do you have any connection with the Leo astrology people? The Leo ones. Are you connected to them or somehow, somewhere? I don't know.
I'm not understanding. Your astrology people? I'm not sure.
Yeah, Leo people, the Leo astrology horoscopes.
Yes.
Are you connected to those?
Yes. Those that were. That is a long story.
Just some bits.
There is a connection there, yes. Our Hawaiian knowledge are. In some ways, that is part Weirin also. There's a little bit of both there.
Because Ivan has your picture, a line picture avatar on his PC, so I thought you have connected to him somehow.
Oh, as for that, yes, through other lifetimes, yes.
That makes sense.
I'm quite aware of that because we are not well aware on your universe, in your galaxies. We are not. Our presence is not heavy. They confuse us with your Lyrans. We are a totally different species. Some would argue with that. Some would not agree with that, but we are.
Okay. I'll pass the mic. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Hi, Dimitri. This is Mystery.
Greetings of Mystery. Yes.
Yeah, I'm just wondering, Kate, because like all beings that live in this galaxy correspond to the Fibonacci sequence. Like if you map it out, like even plants, like everything that corresponds as beauty to people that originated it from this galaxy, like corresponds to the Fibonacci sequence. But there's other galaxies that correspond to other sequences. So I'm wondering, would beings that like evolved in other galaxies correspond to those sequences? That's true, right?
Yes, it's different, obviously, but different but the same. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So they'd all be like kind of humanoid looking, but just like different.
Yeah.
Okay, sweet. So the Greys, did the Greys originate from another galaxy, not this one? And that's why they look so different?
Yes, that is true. They did originate from another galaxy. They were at one time humanoid for a while, but they changed their DNA so many different times. You can not even recognize them anymore. There were many different species before they turned into the Greys, which is fascinating.
Okay, sweet. So you'd say that like the more farther out the galaxies get, that the crazier the sequences get. So like the more alien they'd look to us.
Yes, the more alien they become. They are not humanoid. There are galaxies where you do not find many humanoid entities.
Do you think if I grabbed the sequences from other galaxies, like looked at the other galaxies, mapped out the sequences, and then plotted the sequences out, I could draw fully formed beings from other planets? Like from other galaxies, I mean? Or...
I believe also doing that you will connect they wish to be connected with. So I believe you will receive downloads because you're open to it, that's why.
Sweet, thank you.
Your world is maturing. At least your group is. You understand this. Those that are open to this type of communications. The more open you become, more entities will come through. And some will be strange, of course. but not negative.
We're open to all strangers since Evan has started his channeling. All kind of entities are coming through, and we cannot say no. We're just open for any weird stuff.
Yes, these communications are quite healthy. It helps you connect to the universe and all things that are strange, at least in your thought patterns. It helps the transition, actually. It helps when your ascension process. The more you understand the universe and galaxies, the more easier it is for you to ascend. Because you become open. The more open you are, more species that can help you with your ascension will come through. Understand? That is one of the reasons I am here.
We're glad. Stephen?
Hello again, Dimitri.
Yes.
I was wondering, in your seventh and eighth density, what's the highest density you can go to be a physical being?
The highest to become a physical being, usually you lose physicality at fifth density. Usually we become lighter. We are. I understand. I think I understand where you're coming from. It all depends, man. It all depends on what you want. 12 density, you can actually become physical at that. It all depends on what you want as a species.
All right, and on this Earth, sorry.
Yes, go ahead.
Thank you.
Yes.
I was just wondering, on this Earth, in this universe, is there a limitation to densities that exist here, or does it keep expanding?
I believe it keeps expanding. So, wait, on your planet, is that what you want to know? More on your world?
Yeah, how many densities are on currently existing on this world? Yeah, sure. Or a galaxy, too.
The galaxy in general? This galaxy, I believe, seventh density is where really there's eighth, but seventh is usually where it ends. But some can go up further than that. Seventh is usually where the highest is as far as they go.
All right, and do you offer site-to-site transfer? Are you into that?
Yes, we do. We are working on that. Yes, we believe that will help your ascension process.
All right, do I have any lion DNA in me?
Yes, you do.
Cool. Thank you. Much love.
Very ancient information there.
Sweet. Any knowledge I can get from that, or any more extra information?
I understand that many of you are very old as for age, as for your soul lives forever, so I believe, Stephen, you've had a lifetime with the lions. It's very strange. I feel one lifetime, but also two. It was more in our government situations as we expanded our knowledge across different galaxies. I believe that's where you have a lifetime with us. I believe both of them are very short, though.
Brother Dimitri, this is JC. Is it possibly because that this was a lifetime for Brother Stephen where he experienced a lifetime as a twin, a physical twin?
That is a possibility. One moment. Yes, I believe that is very possible. I cannot connect to that exactly. But yes, the possibilities of that are definite. that is quite common, but not always completely understood, at least in your density.
I was just thinking, is that why, or is that where the term being a liar kind of came from? Being a misunderstood lion?
That is quite clever. Yes, that I believe it comes from something else, but yes, that is close enough. There's many ways you can
Would
take
you
it.
be able to speak on a possible name vibration for my lion spirit guide? This is JC, by the way.
And you wish to know
Greetings
his
to you.
name?
Much love. Yes, a name of the masculine and feminine lion spirit guides.
It's clever how you tapped into that.
Thank you.
Quite good. Oh, as for their name, oh, that's
And seeing the letters V and then an R.
yes. They are being quiet at this moment. I am not sure why. I think they'd.
Dogada Medo Homodo.
The name he's giving me is Raphael. It is a lion. He is of much knowledge.
I feel a connection with the Archangel Raphael as well, one of the faces to Archangel Raphael.
Yes, there is a connection there. And I believe he's using that name as a name for himself.
Wonderful.
I believe it's just to give you an idea that they operate the same way. They have the same intentions.
Beautiful. Wonderful. Is there any questions you have for myself or anything that I could assist with yourself or your collective, or are there any things for the universe and as well as Gaia?
I am
Any
wondering.
messages for me to assist with?
Yes, I am wondering about your. What is your? What lion energy do you feel? Do you? I am curious to hear this.
Pardon, what lion do I feel?
What lion energies do you feel? The lion energy is very different than Lyran's. But it is confused with Lyran's, but it is not. It is different.
I feel connection as if like Lyrans that like physical Lyrans that essentially de-evolved and became represented by what we have now as the different feline collectives, the different types of felines. And I feel a connection, feeling as if there's a connection with cats. Like there's more of a connection with cats or kittens more than I'm feeling with Lyrans and like big lions possibly. I'm feeling like almost like a lynx type energy.
With some of your cats on your planet, we are connected to, but only with the lion DNA.
Okay.
Wild cats have lion DNA. So those are mixed within your household animals in many ways. So technically they're a mix in some ways. Oh, but
Does this also work as an archetypal energy to just kind of find a way to work with feline energies. Some people are more comfortable with cats. Some people
Yes.
are comfortable with different types of cats. So it's just a way to tap into that feline energy.
Yes. Lion energy is actually very different than your Lyran. Lions are more male dominant, more the structure. It's not always easy to explain it because I live within it, and explaining it is, for me, it's impossible in many ways. But I can tell you that, far from what I feel, we are more organized, but we have a different organization type of more Lyran, more feminine. The female is more of the communicator. There are
Are
male
you?
Lyrans, but yes,
Oh,
go ahead.
pardon.
Yes.
Pardon. I was getting the third eye image of I'm either feeling my lion spirit guides and or units of a white lion.
Yes, correct. I did not ever say my color.
And it almost feels as if you have like diamond blue eyes, like really blue eyes.
Similar to that, yes. Thank you. Their energies are very different on this world. More of a Lyran presence on your world. They took refuge of this world to protect it from those that are. And many species were here in the beginning, but there are much communication issues and differences, so many species left in the beginning.
Oh, something that just popped in my head in reference to the eyes. Last night when I was laying in bed with my twin flame, Alexandria, she when she was looking into my eyes, she saw my eyes change colors to like a really bright blue, and what she said was, "Is I haven't seen that happen for a while." So I was wondering what would that be connected to, like the shifting of the eye color for a few moments.
I feel it's an influx of power, of energy. I feel your energy levels change for a moment, for the better. And also, you could say you picked up the energy from a vortex that opened up for a moment. So you're
Oh my
picking.
gosh, interesting. A gentleman on the bus by the name of Daniel also was greeted with a message to look into the Bible today, the book of Daniel,
Yes.
and he blessed me with a gift of his idea of how we aren't separated, and how I felt connected. If you can tap into the moment to get the perception, it's a really interesting way that the idea was brought to me.
And this is what words from you to him, or is this him?
From him to me, that brought me this amazing perspective of how we remain in contact, like through the air, through the water in our body, through the breath, through like the skin touching the air. That's connection with the source. When we're feet are planted to the ground, that's a connection with source.
Yes, you
And just
received you received a download. I'm not sure if you quite understood it, where it was coming from. I think it came out of it sounds
I
like.
believe I felt Arcturian energy very strongly when I got off the bus.
Yes, their presence was there. Not just one, there's
Yes.
several there. Not just one.
Yes. I
'Cause-
met him last week on the bus, and amazing exchange of ideas and energies.
yes, because the area you are in, there's many. It's for entities. It's easier for them to communicate in many ways. It's a more
It
of a.
brought into my attention Pele, the goddess spirit of one of the goddess spirits of Hawaii, and the way he explained it is the lava that comes from the volcanoes, that's essentially Pele, the lava.
Yes.
And that was brought into my attention as well as the volcano. There's a vent there that started pooling out fresh magma, and he said that it ended up creating a mandala, where it was like a ring, just a ring around a ring around a ring. So you could tell it was like a pulse. It was pulsing out at a certain vibration, a certain flow. Um, so I'm just I'm just working to piece the
Yes.
puzzle together of all the things that have been
Yeah.
occurring today.
Well, volcano energies, this is nothing new. That when they erupt, of course, there's a violence about it and destruction, unfortunately. But the reason behind it, much of it, is for new beginnings, a new world. That is the reason for the eruptions in many ways.
Wonderful, because I really feel as I've shifted fully into the idea of truly being the master of my own universe, and my own universe being my heart, mind, body, soul, and spirit.
Yes.
And learning how to create a universe within myself and how to connect with other universes, meaning other human beings, and how to connect with their higher self, their spirit guides, other entities that I can communicate with to be able to co-create a more resonant coexistence between the people that I coexist with immediately, if you will.
Yes.
So any assistance with connecting with their spirit guides, especially my twin flame, Alexandria, and their mother, Patricia,
Yes.
and then just being able to harmonize all the energies so everyone's able to perceive all the blessings that we truly are blessed with, and
Yes, I will send you energies, and all of those that are here right now, and those listening, those that wish for it, energies of knowledge and spirituality.
and in equivalent exchange, is there anything I can do for you, energy wise or sharing of experience wise?
Yes, if you are open to lion energies to channel our energies, that will be, I imagine, delightful for everyone.
Wonderful. Yes, that's actually something lately as well. Whenever I've intended to either channel for someone and or someone channel for me, it seems like there's been like interruptions, and most of the interruptions have been for me to go out into the. I'm asked to go out to the garden to do watering and or take care of some of the plants.
Yes,
so I'm just I understand this is a sign.
Yes.
Working through it, I guess. Work with it, pardon. So if you could assist with that as well, that'd be amazing.
Yes, I
because
would.
I've been really excited about getting back into channeling just very much.
Yes, I've heard. Yes. I will do my best.
Thank you. Sorry, y'all.
Everyone is now quiet. What is that?
The next person online left, so I will take her place. I have a question about a being named Yol in the what I believe to be the 6th, 7th, or 8th dimension. And his symbol is 2 golden orbs that when they get close, a double helix connects them. And when they come apart, that double helix disappears. And I was wondering if you could tell me more information about them and what exactly they want with me.
Yes, they are 8th density. They are from other galaxies, actually. They are visiting your galaxy. bringing much knowledge, connecting other civilizations to this civilization, to this galaxy. Some they're not always welcomed because their thought patterns are different. They have a way of doing things that are, you can say, rebellious in many ways, and some do not like that. But it is hopeful. They are not negative. They are just, sometimes they like to do things the way they like to do it, and others disagree, and then you have an argument, and then it goes on and on. As for helping you, I believe they can. One moment. What are they doing with you now? Do you feel Do you feel them doing anything with you at this point?
I think they backed off of me a little bit,
That's right.
and Arcturians kind of took their place.
They're still around though. Yes, because they are not. Because understanding them is not easy, and it's understandable. Understand they can connect you with their psychic powers. They can connect you with your mediumship energies. They can almost make you too powerful in some ways, where you can't handle it, where you feel like you're going crazy.
Yeah.
They can do that, but they don't do that to harm you. It's just that's just the way they are. Basically, one moment. Their energies just, as some will say, they are not afraid to tell the truth. They're not afraid to deliver the message that you. So basically, when you tap into their energies, you are not afraid to say what. And sometimes they go a little bit too deep when you're receiving messages from them, meaning the one that you're talking to might not like what they are hearing. So that is not in a negative way, but it might have a negative repercussion because they do not want to hear the truth. Their power is very strong. They are not very well known here. So many species aren't very familiar with them, which is understandable. Arcturians are, but even them, they do not wish to be bothered by them because their energies is not flow too well. They are similar in some ways to Anunnaki. They are not in some ways they are reptilian, but snake-like, but positive. Of course, there's many species that have snake type of snake DNA, or however you want to word it. Are you aware of what they look like?
That was my next question. I thought an Anunnaki was one of my spirit guides, but this has brought new light to this. And I thought I had seen one of them, a very tall white being, really tall white. Was that him?
That's them. Yes, they do have Anunnaki type of. They have serpent type of, but they are like, from what? Yes, they look like old men, at least in my visions. They look like, but they're very wise. They're very powerful, and sometimes too powerful for certain individuals. They're attracted. Yes, your incarnation here, you are connecting others to many different things. Of course, yes, you're young but old. Also, you're more mature than many in many ways. And of course, this power that you have can be overwhelming. But I believe that in a year or so, you will be much stronger and more relaxed in what's going on. Right now, you're receiving downloads and going crazy somewhat.
Yes.
Pardon me, guys, but is that spelled Y-A-E-L?
Y-O-A-L.
Y-O-A-L, Yoel?
Yol.
Okay, because I was just wondering, I heard of a being or collective spelled Y-A-E-L, so I was just checking. Thank you. Pardon.
Yes, this collective, they are part of a civilization, another galaxy. They've created civilizations that are similar to your Palladian type of, but you see on your fiction stories, such as these huge cities, very advanced, that is similar to their world. Flying objects and things like that, that is similar to their planet. So it's up to you to connect to their energy. if you speak to them, tell them, because they're still there. There's two of
Yes, I believe one was just poking me. I'm
Yes.
pretty sure.
very
Yeah.
powerful. Yes, there because you're open to it. So you just gotta, if you just tell them, this is, just be easy with you. Be easy with downloads. Just tell them when you're feeling up to this. Just such as the right words are. What do you have for me, or something like that. Tell them that. It's like, but be nice about
Clear?
it. Yes.
Okay.
Perfect.
And did I live a life as one of them, government-wise, or Arcturian as well?
Arcturian, yes. 7, 8 lifetimes is Arcturian, yes. Arcturians definitely is Yol, or however you said it. Yes, I believe you have lifetimes with them also. 5 lifetimes, maybe more. But yes, they are. Oh, they're highly evolved, highly advanced.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Go, Noah.
Yes, okay. Hello, Dimitri. My question is regarding aspects. Any aspects of me is Lyran or Leo, as you are lion species. And I have a question about the aspect itself. Go ahead, please.
I didn't hear that last part. What was that?
I have questions about aspects of any person in general.
Aspect?
First of the aspects. Do you have any aspects of the lion species now?
Oh, yes. Of course,
I do.
some are an endangered species right now, unfortunately.
I do?
Yes, many of them are under attack, and they can always protect themselves from human hunters. And that worries us. We do not like this.
Why are they under attack?
Oh, there's many reasons. Greed, sport. I'm not sure if you're aware of this. Yes.
Oh my.
Yes.
Okay. I'm asking about aspects because when they see you, when they say you hate any person, they go, this is an aspect of you, and I need some clarification in that. For instance, I hate this XYZ singer. Okay, why do I hate her out of the blue? I have never met her or so, maybe from past life, but I hate her out of the blue. And they say this is an aspect of you. Could you elaborate on that and how to take this negative aspect in ourselves?
Take out a negative aspect of that is something you have to do on your own.
Why is it an aspect of me? I don't get that point.
As for, I'm not sure if I heard the whole thing. As for fear of lions, or
No. If you hate a person out of the blue, I just
oh,
hate
I
this
understand.
singer.
Yes,
Why
yes.
is that? You know?
Past life karma. They done you wrong in another lifetime, and you're just picking
So
it like it was yesterday, when it was probably hundreds of years ago.
I understand now. Okay,
It's all memory.
I get you. Okay,
That is quite common.
how can I deal with it?
Oh, there's different ways you can do it. One moment. Through meditation's one way to experience that life. Go through meditation, ask about that lifetime, and experience it. Ask for answers on that. I imagine you can do that. It depends on what makes you feel right, however, but you can ask your guide how to clear this blockage.
Sounds good. Pass mic, folks.
It's different for everyone.
Hello. I was wondering, so I have factions of DNA lion in me.
I believe so, yes. Very small percentage.
So when it comes to like DNA infusions, is there a possibility to where you can go back into that lifetime where I lived as a lion and take take DNA from my lifetime back then and infuse it with me now, or is it just like an infusion where you have a current existing lion, say you, infusing your DNA with mine? What is there? Is both of them possible, or what's your take on that?
Only thing is with another lifetime, a previous lifetime, that might be controversial, and it might not blend well with your current state, the timeline you are on. So that is possible, but it's not always recommended, especially in third density. It all depends. It's different for everyone. I can't say that it cannot happen, but it might not always help you out. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm just curious. Shaking the bag a little bit.
Yes, that is. There's nothing wrong with that. And as far as I can tell you this, though, we do offer site to site. And I do not believe we have restrictions such as your government restrictions.
Go ahead.
They do not have a hold on us.
All right, I would like to go site to site physically and consciously. I allow this and consent to this. So I'd love to visit your planet or visit you on the ship. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah. What's up, Dimitri?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm just wondering, okay, because I heard I got Arcturian infusions to help with my telepathy, and I'm just wondering, did my telepathy go up, or if not, could you tell how long it would take for those infusions to help me or whatever?
They are slow moving right now. It takes time for this. I would give you a couple months, mostly a couple years, for it to be fully developed.
Okay, sweet. So,
that you're well on your way, though. It won't be the same as being born with it.
Okay, alright. Okay, what were you gonna say?
It won't be the same as being born with it, but I believe you'll be pretty accurate once
Okay, sweet. Because yeah, there's people that can you think of a card and then they look in your eyes and they know what card you got. And I want to be able to do that. You think I'd be able to do that at least?
Yes.
Okay, sweet.
Concentrate on it, yes. I believe you can activate that.
Nice, thank you. That's all I got.
That's your question.
There's nothing else. I probably should be going.
We have one more question.
Yes.
So most of our music on Earth is tuned to specific frequencies,
yes.
And I'm curious if there are other frequencies we could be tuning to that would help us out.
Help you out as of for what? For your
be more harmonious with nature. And
I've heard 432 hertz is one that you could play your music to. That would assist with heart connection. Would you be able to confirm this?
One moment. I believe so, yes. As for sounds, yes, but not at this moment. As for sound energies from other species, that will help in your ascension process, but not at this moment. You have to be further down the line for that to be activated. When you're further closer to your maturity level, that will help you into fourth density. At least into right now you're in, I feel you're between third and fourth.
Okay, thank you.
Quick one.
Yes.
Can you just ask if any unknown entity wish to be known today?
There are several. They don't want to overwhelm you, though. There is a Oh, I think you mentioned a raccoon species. I don't know. I believe that one came through here yet. They are quite shy. There's also a bear species.
Bear.
Nice.
Any other one wish to?
There is a draft, but they are monitoring right now. They are observing at this point. I believe if you wish to connect to their energies, you can do this.
Mm-hmm.
They are very protective of themselves right now.
Mark, you done?
Do you have any wisdom word you wish share today?
One moment. Yes. As you continue down this path, this is not news, but many more species become known to help to even manifest in front of you. Many are wishing to do this, but they are backing off because that is too much. But they are preparing. You could call this first contact because they'll be individually contacting if you are open to this. Of course, all of you have species around you, but there are new ones that are connected to you through past lives. They will be connected to you also. You can say family reunion. And technically it's happening right now, you just are not unaware of it, that is all. At least some of you are, not all. As for, yes, I believe, as for actual physical contact, around your 2017 is most of the probable year. As for, you will see it here and there in different phases. As you get closer to 2017, you will feel more vibrations. You might be feeling it now, but it's on and off. But as you get closer to 2017, that is what you call the awakening. And many of those who are asleep will mostly stay asleep. And are, as far as we can tell, I do not believe many of them will be. Some will wake up, and most will not. They will not be ready for it and let it go. So your 2017, that is where the energies are for contact, at least the first phase of it. That is what I have for you.
Thanks.
Yeah, I'm wondering, I don't know, this might kind of be like a dumb question, but I've been playing with this pack of cards for the past like month or so, and I've been shuffling it, and this card, the King of Clubs, has been sticking out to me. Like every time I shuffle, it's always on the top. It's always popping out of the deck, landing on the floor and stuff like that. It's like calling out to me as King of Clubs card. I don't know if I'm just tripping out, or is there any way you could pick up on that, or is that not pick upable?
The King of Clubs, why that card keeps... That is, you could say, just like a stone. The stone, you've heard about stones having a liking to you and things like that. They speak to you. I believe that card is speaking to you. That is what I'm seeing with that.
Sweet. There's no way you could tell what the card's saying?
It's resonating with your energies. I believe... moment. I believe it's telling you that it's giving you encouragement to keep doing this. It's a sign that you're going in the right direction.
Sweet, yeah, it's exactly what I got. Like every time I see it, I kind of think like, just keep going with it, you know?
It's a message.
Yeah. All right, sweet. Thank you.
I must leave now.
Thank you for stopping by.
Yes,
Thanks.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Much love.
Yeah. Okay. Mother Earth told me to come. I am an elf. You can call me whatever you want.
Welcome.
Call, yeah, welcome.
There's Fluta.
Hey, what?
There's Fluta.
That's fine. I don't know. That's fine.
That's just what came to me.
Yeah,
We have something easier than that.
Give me a second. My name can't be pronounced in your language. Oh. Just call me Al. That's good enough. Yeah.
Hello, Al. How are you?
Yes, I'm fine.
What type of elf are you? Are you from Earth? Are you from Era? Are you like a tree elf?
Earth
Could you
elf.
possibly elaborate?
Just the elf. I am not just a tree elf. I can be many things. I do not fly like the fairies, if that is what you're asking. I am a ground elf. We deal with your pesticides and things like that. We reverse the process to keep our earth alive, as many of you try to kill it. Well, not you, but you know what I'm talking about. Oh, what do you have? Any questions you have for?
Do you think? Do you
Yeah,
think there's negative like extraterrestrials trying to put pesticides and all this stuff in our foods to kill the planet? Not only like, do you think it's purposefully done that, like done for that reason, or?
Not always purposely. Something they're doing great.
So some people just are doing it to improve the food, and they don't really know, and then there's other people that are actually trying to kill the planet.
Yes, of course. Yes, kill the human population. I think you're aware of that, though.
Yeah.
You should be. They want to make it hard for you to be born in this world. They want to make you sick as possible, so you're not reproduced. Many do not want you here.
So what's day-to-day life like for you?
Cheerful. We speak to the trees. I talk to the trees. I'll speak for myself. I speak to the trees, the birds. The birds are lovely. They have a good sense of humor. They brighten my day. They are a fun bunch. The trees, many are happy, but many are lonely because the human collective does not understand them, and they feel neglected. Which is, we should give them love, but they wish for human love because they feel that humans are their children or family, however you want to look at that. However you want.
Don't they get love from the birds? Because the birds do nests in the trees.
Yes.
And life comes from the trees that way.
But many of them wish for a human interaction, and they feel ignored.
Okay.
Some do. Some do speak to trees, but not many. Not as many as I could. You're lacking in your potential. Let's put it that way. Hug a tree. That is my message to all of you.
I'll put that on my to-do list.
Talk to them. It's not you have to hug, but just talk to them. You'd be surprised what they have to say.
Can
They
you
can help,
yeah?
they can help with your relationship problems if that is what you wish. Yeah, go ahead.
Can you describe your maybe your physical a little bit, size, tall, form,
I am tiny.
density, and
Density, third density, fourth density. I can be both if I wish. I'm in the spirit realm most of the time. I can be 2, 3 foot tall if I wish.
oh yeah,
I can even change my height to 5 feet if I really wanted to. But I don't feel like it, so.
do do the health only exist on Earth or
Earth has her own elves. There are other elves in the universe. We are not connected to them. In some ways, yes, but we are mostly connected to our world, trying to keep. Actually, other elves do speak to us from other planets to help us cure the world, keep
what
it healthy.
what direction take your collective in I mean a technologic way or spiritual way, or what direction what development of the direction of their development you take in some
As for the other, yeah, I'm not understanding. As for the other elves, you mean from other planets?
by your collective?
Our collective, we do not have technologies. Some use it. I do not. We have our own powers, healing abilities to reverse the toxins in foods and things like that.
That's cool.
That's foods. We understand there's a near California is suffering,
Yeah,
and we are suffering with that. That's
I'm
not.
op I'm open to any form of positive connection with connect collectivity and any form of download from your
Yes.
knowledge.
There are many elves around you, around all of you. Of course, that might be a little strange, seeing a little. It's best that we're not seeing worldwide panic. We can't have that. We can't have a march against elves or anything.
Has there been any videos of? I've seen a couple videos of elves and stuff. I was wondering if you can see my screen, and is this a real creature? Or,
Similar. I believe that is. There's something like that. It's. I don't believe that is real. No. There is something similar to that, though.
all right, thank you. And I would love to see you if you could. If I have any close elves around me, I mean, I'm not scared. I would physically love to meet any elves, any benevolent elves, or I'm sure all of y'all, mostly benevolent. I'm not sure, but yeah, I would love to meet a benevolent elf. And I'd love to meet you.
We will see how that goes. Depends on what they're feeling that day. They have much to do. We're always working.
So can you describe your appearance? Like how tall are you and like everything about you, like the differences between you and what we look like, kind of.
Just like your stories, similar to that. Not much.
So you have like big ears and you're short, like 5 feet, 4 feet, I'd say.
Yes, some are shorter. We can change in size. Usually around 2 feet tall. Usually.
Oh,
Some
sweet.
yeah. Yes.
So would I be able to see one of you guys if I was like out in the forest and there's no humans around? You guys make an appearance?
Only when it's a proper time for that. Understand, we are very busy, and that might get in our way. But that is a possibility.
Sweet.
It depends on who you're around. Some, if they feel that is helpful to you, they will do that. Fairies show themselves more than we do.
Cool. Thanks.
I was just wondering, do you talk to the fairies then?
Of course.
What kind of conversations do you have with the fairies?
Yeah, so how their day is doing, where they've been, where they're going, how they're. Oh, let's see here. What else is there? Mostly where they've been and what they've been up to. That is all. Small talk. We do have parties every once in a while. We hang out with them there too.
Do I have any elves in my area?
Of course.
Yeah.
We're everywhere.
I heard this story about this guy. He walks into like this circle, like there was a circle of grass that was kind of like misshaped, so he walked into it, and then like time passed, like it's like he was gone for like 10 hours, and he was dancing with this little elf girl or something. He was saying, and then he walked out, and it was like 10 hours passed, but he was only in that circle for like 2 minutes or something, and they're called like elf circles or something like that. I forget. But yeah, I'm just wondering, that's true or?
Yes. Rare but true. Rare but true. Only because we're connecting with friends.
So he like stepped into a higher density and time moved faster or something?
Yes, you could call it a dimension or portal.
Because if I was out in the forest and I requested like a elf to make one of those circles so I could like
good chance for that.
Yeah, that'd be sweet.
That is a good chance. Understand, we like to work in mystery, so it all depends. That case, there was a family reunion. It's a good word for it. They're just that person that went into that had a past life with the elf family, so that's why that happened.
Okay, sweet. So you guys have the ability to like create a circle where someone can walk from one dimension to the other? Was that his ability or the elf's ability or?
Yes, we all have that ability.
Oh, sweet.
We work with others. We work together to do things like that. That is very rare, though.
All right, cool. Thank you.
Certain areas like Ireland, we do that. We do much of that, but it does not go recorded, though.
I have a quick question.
Yes.
Are witches real?
Witches?
Yeah, as in flying on broomsticks.
I haven't seen one recently. Yes.
Because there's a case, I saw a video of one flying in Mexico, I think, on YouTube. And that seems pretty genuine to me. I don't know if you can pick up on that.
Yes, because it's manifested on your planet. Some believe in witches, so witches came to life. So yes, they do exist. They keep to themselves. They're not like what you see in your...
So what's their role on Earth?
What is their problem, or what do they do?
No, what's their role? Yeah, what do they do?
What do they do? They, as I said, they keep to themselves. They do spells and all that, but I don't really bother with them too much. They don't bother. I mean, those that on your plane call to them, and they do come, and some of them are part of negativity in some ways. Some are positive. These are more negative ones, though. The ones that you're talking about, I believe. There are nice ones, but I believe the negative ones are called more than the friendly ones.
And they actually live on Earth, or do they like go to a different dimension or something?
They're a different dimension, but yes, they do exist. Yes.
Thanks for that.
Hey, hello again. I was going to share with you one more video. See if this is an elf. I was wondering if this is a real elf. Right here, he runs across this screen in this kitchen, right over here. That one. You see it?
Yes. Yes, that's real.
That's a real elf?
Yes.
Sweet. You know his name?
Names.
It don't matter. It don't matter.
Name. Only name he gives me is Hector. That's the name he gives me. Yes, that's real.
Sweet.
Yes.
Haven't had a life with y'all. Am I connected with the elves?
I believe all of you have, to a certain extent. Yes. All of you have had. If you have not experienced the life of an elf, you have communicated with us. I believe many of you have lifetimes as an elf. It might have been short, but it might not have been on this world and maybe on other worlds. We are a fun group. We have our songs, we sing a lot, we have families. It is a joyous life. Of course, the human experience has not made this world easy to live on, of course. Pollution and things like that.
So is that how tall y'all are? Like that in that picture, y'all can make yourself various heights.
Yes, usually we are very short. We are normally very small. And that one was actually very Hector. Yeah, he's very skinny compared to what we really are. We're a little bit huskier, but that's okay.
He's trying in the kitchen, man. He's in the kitchen trying to get some food.
Messing around. Got caught on camera. They know better than that.
You can't find many of them, man. Yeah, there's only a couple videos I've seen where it looks very, very real.
Yes.
Oh, I got a question for you. I don't know if this is real or not. I'm just curious. It's always haunted, or just always was wondering. There is a video where some cops, a police officer, is coming to a scene of in a wooded area where there's another car that's broke down, and so they go out to. There's two cops that get out of the vehicle and they go to investigate, and the trunk pops open and these gnomes start attacking these two police officers, and just wondering, was that a real? And they even had if you had any questions, phone them, whatever.
Do you have a video of this or just a story?
Actually, I do if I can find it. Anybody got any questions? I'll see if I can get it up real quick.
I believe that is true, though. I believe it. I'm not sure what they're doing in a trunk, but
Yeah, can are you guys telepathic?
yes, of course.
Can I send you a message for practice and see if you get it correct?
If you feel appropriate with that.
Yes, I do. Okay. Okay. It's just a symbol.
All I got was a star.
No.
And I also got a bottle of ketchup. Was that you?
A bottle of ketchup.
Maybe one of you did that. Or maybe some of my friends did that.
It was a flower, so it was close to a star.
Oh, that's cool.
Thank you. Thank you.
All right, I found that video. If you could tell me what you see about it.
Sure.
What you feel. There you go.
Okay, mate, what do you call it in? Oh, chicken. We've got a 1060. Nah. Good animal here, call it in, will you? Oh, it appears
Yeah, that's. Nobody can pick. Your technology is not that good.
Can you see it?
Yes, I saw it.
All right. So is that a real footage?
That was real.
All right. Thank you.
I try not to be on the camera, but sometimes I can't help it.
You know the reason for that?
I think they crawled in there for some strange reason. I do not believe the person that they were there. Something was going on. I'm not sure what they were up to. Probably no good. They're up to something.
I have a question. Do you have any messages for humanity as far as how they can, how we can awaken or ascend?
No one's been. Most won't listen. I know that. They're eating bubble gum and watching their cartoons or whatever they're doing. I don't see them waking up. But that's just my. But those that are waking up, they have memories of us, past life memories, or of other species that's here. There's a lot of them now. I don't think many are going to. They're skeptics. They're going to just stay where they are because they like being in their little world. I don't know why. It's not that interesting, but that is their business. As for waking people, I don't believe many. If they're not want to be woken up, I feel they will not be. They have their iPods and things like that to keep them busy.
Thank you. I'll pass the mic.
I was just wondering, is there a message? I have a tree in my backyard that is one of the branches is in the shape of a dragon. His name is Stark. I was wondering, does he have any messages for me now, or the tree have a message for me now? Because I do hug the trees and I do send blessings to the trees and to the my surroundings on a daily basis when I can, when I remember. Thank you.
I believe your tree feels your love, feels your compassion. That is a tree that is not as lonely as the others. There are several that feel neglected. Yes. As for a message, continue your love, of course. I believe you have the ability to channel this tree, friend, if you wish. That is up to you, though.
Yes.
Connect with his energy.
All right. Thank you. Yeah, I do wish to channel. So that would be a good first person to channel or entity.
Well, you can just walk up to him. I think it's he. I can't tell. You can walk up to him and just tap into his energy. Just say, "Hello, do you have any message for me? I love you," and they will talk back telepathically. First thing that comes to mind, that is them.
Sweet. I just got like a little tingling sensation right here on my head. Was that them?
I think so. I believe so.
Cool. Thank you.
Thank you.
I just had a question. In this time of, it's a time of great transition, and I have a deep longing to connect with my higher self, and I was just curious if there was any messages you could relay to me, and also if there was any ways you could that would help me to connect with my higher self on a more regular basis.
One second. No. I believe slowly you are connecting with him. And you feel like the connection is distorted. You're not sure if you're receiving messages or not, but you are. As for the connection with him, in time, I feel you have to open up a channel from your end to. I feel you need to. Let's see here. Okay, there you go. Finally, they've been. Yes, your higher self has been giving you sort of stay in the background, not getting in your way, sending you messages, but not being too overbearing. As for connecting to your higher self, I believe now you can connect to him. He does. I believe at one time you felt he was not. You were unaware of him, but now I feel that you are. That you will receive more messages from him.
Are there any specific ways I could reach out?
Meditation, of course. When you are in a quiet place, I believe he will come through more. You have to connect with him, though. You connect, ask him if he has any messages. If you are in a quiet place, I believe he will communicate.
Is there a name? I know you're not a fan of names, but...
The name I get, it's funny how you say that, is Jonathan. That's the name he gives me.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Yeah, I'm wondering, because like I see signs and stuff, like actual signs outside, and they resonate really highly with me, and I feel like it's my higher self giving me messages through like street signs, you know, like those big billboards and stuff.
Yes.
And I'm wondering, does that happen? Does your higher self give you signs through like billboards and things like that? That just like small little messages, like words or whatever?
Yes, not just billboard. Yes, so, yeah, everything can be a sign. You can find a penny on the ground. That is a sign.
Okay, sweet. Yeah, like I meditate. Like I was meditating this one time, and it's like I was talking to my higher self, and it got so real that I started talking out loud, and then I was like talking, and I realized it was like, whoa, and it pulled me right back. And I was like, like now I think that I'm able to communicate with my higher self like whenever I want. Is that true? Is that my higher self?
Oh, all of you can do that, but yes, I believe you're connected more than others are.
Sweet. So I heard that one of the benefits of connecting with your higher self is because your higher self can see the bigger picture and like all the like paths that you can go down, and he like gives, and that's what he does when he communicates with you. He's giving you like little hints on where to go,
Yes.
to, like for the right path or whatever. So yeah, that's the main benefit, I'd say, right? Is it?
Yes,
Or-
they don't want to overbear. They don't want to give you too much information. They want to give you little bits to not take you out of your life. They want you to live your own life, but they want to help you along with it also. They always want you to go in the right direction, of course, but they cannot choose your direction. You must choose that yourself.
Okay, let's say you chose a direction that wasn't really in your life path. Would they give you like signs to show you not to go down that direction, or would they give you signs no matter what direction you want to go down? So they'd tell you not. Okay, sweet.
They can give you not to do it, but of course.
Okay, so if you're going down a direction and the signs give you encouragement to keep going down that direction, then that means it's like probably like there's a really good possibility that like it'll end up in your way because like you're getting the good signs, I guess. Or okay, sweet, thank you.
Not just from your higher self, from your spirit guide also.
All right, nice. So if I wasn't supposed to be going down this path, I wouldn't be getting those signs. I'd be getting the signs telling me don't go down this path.
You'll have mostly feelings you will receive. If you had a bad feeling about it, that's mostly an indication.
Okay, sweet. Yeah, all my signs are like good.
Yes,
Sweet.
they are. Just trust them.
All right, right on. Thank you.
Yes, you're going through a strange phase, but it's cool. I think I better get going. Is there anything more?
I have a question for someone outside of this hang. This is from Maria. It is a shaman high priest was working on me healing and a ritual session. I felt she could be a Lemurian, and when I was complaining about that's it. And why should I do the job for my other aspect, I was told that a shaman was helping me. Any clarification in my past life in Lemuria and this dream, and what was she doing?
That's a lot of question there.
Yeah, I know. I gotta type it too.
1 minute. I don't know. Yeah, she had a past life with this Lemurian. This Lemurian's trying to help her in her life, but I don't think she's getting her answers straight. She's not getting her message out there correctly. That's what I see. Does that make any sense? I'm not sure if I'm even understanding the full. There's a lot of question there.
Yes. What was her purpose in the past life as Lemuria in Lemuria?
What was her purpose? That was almost like heaven on earth in many ways. All your psychic abilities were like almost at 100%, and now you lost it all. And now you're in this abyss. So I understand why you would be longing for your old lifetime, but what was her purpose? Spirituality, love, hanging out, as many of them did, connecting to their spirit worlds, empowering their power. Many of Lemuria, they were making themselves stronger, trying to connect to other beings. So there's, what do you want to know? What she did in her, like, every day, what she did every day or something like that? Is that what you're looking for?
No, that was sufficient enough for that one. And then she says the shaman high priest was working on me, healing in a ritual session. And what was the purpose there, other than healing?
All I have is open yourself up to new knowledge, new experiences. She's kind of reluctant to try new things, it seems like. Hesitant in many ways. That's what I feel, at least.
Thank you. She will appreciate that.
Okay.
And then I have one for myself as well.
Yes.
I believe I was an elf or a fairy. I think more fairy than an elf. Can you tell me what more about that?
I think you're both. Yeah, male fairy. Yes. A male fairy that was. I think you had more lifetime on our oceans, though. You were part of Pacific and the islands. You were part of that cleansing, part of that process as a fairy. As elf, communication with nature, just as I do. Party
Did
life.
I meet with you in a past life? Have I ever met you?
I'm not sure. I don't think so. I don't think so.
Thank you very much, Al. I appreciate it. Much love.
I better get going. Is there anybody else for?
Can I have a quick question, real quick? Can you tap into the movie Fern Gully? Was wondering if you had any information about that. It's kind of a, I like the fairy. It's like fairies, right?
Yeah, but that's just. That's not real. That's just fairy tale stuff.
Yeah, I know. It's just a movie for entertainment.
Yeah, it's watered down.
I got one more video, if you could please
Yeah.
watch it. That's cool. And see what information you got. They would probably much appreciate the people involved.
Oh, yeah, sure what just happened.
There you go. I'll show it again. There you go.
Want to know what that was? Is that what you're?
Yeah, just any information. Is that advanced technology or what's the deal with that? If you have any information.
Oh, that was a little bit complicated. 1 second. Oh, because the first thing I felt with that was angel type of energies there, but there was something else there. I'm not sure what that was. Sort of like they open up a gateway or a hole for him to be consumed by, something around those lines.
All right, thank you.
There was fairies in that area also. Of course, they're really rare.
Yeah, I also got a video that it'd be cool if you could check out here. Just 1 sec. Can you see my screen?
Yes.
Or wait, hold up. I'm gonna do this a little better. Okay, you see this?
Yes.
Yeah, this is in slow motion. It's a guy, and he's coming in the thing, and then this like person just grabs him and teleports him before the thing can hit. Here, I'll replay it just one last time.
Sure. Yes, I know of that.
Is that real? Is this being real right here?
Yes, that is an angel.
Oh, really? Wow.
Not your archangels, but a angel with limited abilities, but and it's similar to that other one that you showed. That was angel energy also. I am not sure what happened there in that other one.
So because this guy probably wasn't his time to die. So like if it's not your time to die, an angel will save you.
Oh yes.
Sweet.
Happens all the time.
Well, yeah. Okay, check this out. One time I was with a friend, and it was me and my friend, and this guy came out of nowhere, jumped out of his car, went to his trunk, and grabbed a gun, and he was coming at us. He was about to shoot us with his gun, and then all of a sudden, it's like time changed, and it was like 5 blinks, and then like these 2 cops came out of nowhere, grabbed him, threw him in the car, and they were gone. But it was like in like 2 seconds. And do you think like?
Yeah, I believe there's angels. Angels can stop time like that. They can do things like that. Alien species can, but they're not really allowed to do that.
Yeah, and then on a separate occasion, 2 cops came up to me, and then they it was weird. Like right when they got out of the car, I turned around and I didn't look at their faces, and I didn't see their faces. And they came up and they patted me down, and one was like, "This will all be over soon," and it's like he was saying it like he knew me or something. It was weird. And then I turned around, they're gone, and it's like I didn't even see their faces or anything. You think was that an angel or was that?
I believe so. Yes.
All right, sweet. Thank you.
Yes. They're trying to be mysterious with what they are doing, but yes, I believe so.
Before you go, Maria wants to know if she was a shaman.
Yes.
Thanks.
Yes. That's why she's connected to him. That's why she's going to see a shaman, because she used to be one. Many of you have been shamans in your life, in a lifetime. You just don't remember. That's all. Alright, guys, I gotta go.
Much love.
Thanks for coming.
Perfect, thanks.
Thank you.
Please come again, Al, if you want to.
Oh, greetings.
Hi, Ivan.
What up?
Yeah, I feel his presence here still.
Welcome back.
Thank you.
Yeah. What's your car, Key?
Yeah, he wanted to come through battling.
Who is that? The Al guy or which one?
Oh, yeah, he wanted. So I was chilling on a lion. He just kept wanting to come through. So.
How?
That was interesting. Yes.
Your energy spectrum must be so cattywampus. Like you went from human to lot. Hey, can you look at the camera again, Ivan? Your eyes changed again, buddy.
Did they?
Yeah, they went from
reptilian shapeshifter. Oh, I'm kidding.
What? Hang on. Let me make that picture
Yeah.
bigger. It went from really bright green to like a, well, I would almost say cat.
Yeah.
Not the shape of the iris, but more of the coloration.
Yeah, I know. I looked at that today, actually. Yeah.
That's what I was picking up on. But anyways, yeah, you must go from like human to lion energy to like elf energy. So, man, you have a hard day sometimes.
Yeah. Yeah, yesterday was kind of rough. I was fine until today, then I felt, oh, that was too much. But it was good. It was a lot.
Do they ever poke you? Do they ever like come up behind you and just start poking you?
Somewhat, yes.
Yeah, man. I'm getting that now, and that's creepy, man. Sometimes.
Well, yeah. Well, like the Nordics do that, or even depending on who it is, the Nordics. Well, they see they know me, so they can just. I can feel their presence. Like I can almost see them. At times, I can.
Wow.
If I'm
That's
open,
neat.
I can feel their presence all around me, and yeah, it's pretty neat. So yeah, it's.
Yeah, because right now I get pokes and I get it's like they're breathing on me. They're like, and I feel them. I'm like, hey man, give me some space.
We shouldn't have one come up to you and say, I'm the blob.
Caitlin.
I haven't had that one yet. That's pretty funny.
Yeah, that's gonna be an interesting one. What entity would that be like?
I don't
rock?
know. I don't know.
Oh yeah, the Elohim. That's like the only being that you know what I mean. That's really famous that you haven't done.
That's true.
Oh, y'all talking about the group Elohim, or is there a
Yeah, it's
entity?
it's like a collective. I think it's the Jewish. They're like angels. They're like up there with God. Like they're like. They're like the Jewish in the Jewish religion. They're the people that. I don't know. They're like angels, pretty much.
Okay. Yeah, that's a
There's
good.
some people called God Elohim. I'm sure. I've heard
Yeah,
that
but they said they're not like through Jim. They said they're not God. They're like just a piece of God that he broke off to like do his work or whatever. But they said they're really close to him.
Okay.
I want to talk to him, ask him what he looks like.
Did they ever say what they look like? Ever?
No, I think they're just like spirit, you know.
Yeah.
I don't know, maybe.
Well,
like supposedly they're like
angels. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, they're angels, right? But they're just called the Elohim.
Yeah, they're kind of like angels, I guess, but they're like.
It feels
something
like that.
Something like I don't even know.
It feels like that.
Like some like Archangel Michael, like how he can split himself, a bunch of different, you know what I mean? Like
I feel he's splitting himself all the time. He's all over the place. Elohim. Did they ever give you a name? Just Elohim? That's all they gave?
Yes,
yeah, it's like collect like they're all the same, I guess.
Collective?
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel their energy, actually. Okay. Yeah, let's give that a shot. Got 30 more minutes. Sure. Greetings, all of you. We are the Elohim. I want to make it known to you that there are many positive and negative reptilians listening to this. Many are doing this for knowledge of what is to come because they are uncertain of what is to come. Especially the negative ones who wish not to lose their power, so they are watching everything. It is quite fascinating to us. In some ways, they are in fear because they do not predict the future all that well, at least at this point. These channelings are unpredictable for them. They cannot control them as they wish. And information for you, when there are connectivity issues, that is them that is causing that, just so you know. Welcome all. We love you all, brothers, sisters. We are here. We are your family. Blessings to all of you.
Blessings. Thanks for coming.
Thank you.
Yeah. Okay, so I heard you say through Jim that, like, in this economic clash that's going to happen in 2027, the people that understand will be saved. And, like, you didn't go into detail about that, and I kind of thought that it was because we will have the knowledge on how to shift ourselves into the parallel realities where we, like, you know, maneuver against disaster. Is that true?
Yes,
Like,
you'll receive information. But I have a feeling here. Messing with me. Sorry about that. Yes, but understand, through Jim there's certain information. Through different channels there's different information. Such as your 2027 is still a probable future. It is not written in stone. It can be changed. That is so far in advance that anything is possible. But yes, if that does occur, you will be given information. You will know. You will have beings around you that are your family to help you survive this unfortunate situation.
sweet.
But that does not mean it will happen. But yes, if it does, you will be cared for.
Nice. So yeah, you said like 60% of the people are gonna die on the planet from rioting and looting. Is that still at 60%? Like in my
Yes. The percentage always goes down as we get closer to it. At this point, it is at 57%. But that is still a probable timeline. That is not set in stone. Which to make that
Okay, cool. Would you say that, okay, because there's all these different parallel Earths with all, like, you know what I mean, different percentages of what's going to actually happen. So would you say, how, like, so, and Bashar says to shift to the best reality, just live on your highest excitement. So it's like, is that pretty much what you got to do? Just be yourself and, like, be high vibrations and you'll shift yourself to the best possible reality you can?
If you wish not to go through that, you will not go through it. There are some
Okay.
people that feel like they must go through it. So, such as some must go through beatings just for them to mature. They must be part of violence to help themselves find themselves. So in many ways, violence has a positive, it's knowledge is what it is. It gives you more knowledge to understand certain situations. So some in this probable future that go through this and are affected by it in a negative way when the economy crashes. It is something that will help them evolve. Of course, it might seem negative, but it's also positive as for the information that they receive. So, in many ways, that is a probable future, but nothing is in stone yet.
So I'm wondering, would this economic clash that happens in 2027, or whenever, or if it even does, I'm wondering, would it cause like big revolutions, and by the time it's done, there'd be all new world leaders and all that? Or what do you think? Like,
Yes, there'll be a renewal. You will be in your third density still, but many in your fourth will be advancing further into the fourth than ever before. So there will be two worlds. There'll be fourth density, fifth density. Fourth will be well known by then. Third will be connected to fourth, but still not understanding it, still not wanting to be part of it. And they will continue the third density, as far as I'm concerned, as far as I see.
okay, sweet. So okay, so I'm ascending into fourth density, but I heard that like by September 2015, the first wave of people will be in the fourth dimensional consciousness or whatever. Is that true? That by September there's three parts, like three waves of ascenders on the planet.
Waves, yes.
That's what I heard. Yeah, I'm just wondering.
Where did you hear that from?
This guy Matt Kahn on YouTube, he says there's three waves of ascension, and then like there's the first waivers, and the first waivers will be done by September 2015, all of them.
Yes, but I feel there'll be a few of them. There won't be a huge amount of that.
Okay, sweet. So okay, because I'm wondering, because I believe I'm one of the first waivers, and that I'm already like pretty much in the fourth dimension, or like not like
Yeah.
just perceiving the third dimension with a fourth dimensional perspective. But I'm
Yes.
wondering, how long do you think it would take me to go from perceiving with a fourth dimensional consciousness to a fifth dimensional consciousness? Like,
From a fourth dimensional to a fifth dimensional?
yeah.
In some ways, they're already there.
Sweet.
They're already there, but not fully understanding of it. That information is not given to me. Mostly 2000. The safest number is 2017. Much has gone on in that year.
Sweet. Well, okay, so check this out. The more I go up, like as I move into the fourth dimensional perspective of this reality, and I can see how it all works, right? Like how it, law of manifestation and all that stuff. So once I go into the fifth, will it increase, and I'll like know how it works even more? Is that what it is? The veil being lifted? Is that what the veil is?
It will make many things easier. But you must master fourth first. I believe once you get into a certain area of fourth, you can easily go into fifth, if you wish.
Okay, sweet.
As you said, you're in some part of you is in fifth right now. So
All right, nice. That's all I got.
this is why you can manipulate energies and your cards and things like that.
Nice. Thank you.
I have a question.
Yes.
So I am seeing alternate timelines, and I also feel that I can read genetic makeup of some people. Do I have the ability to do that? Is that what I'm doing?
Yes, you're in the early stages of this. You can eventually, you can say, as you get older, you will be able to open drawers up, as you say, of information. Information that will be helpful to these people. That is what you're doing. You are slowly tapping into it. But when the time is right, you will be able to gather this information and give it to them, which will help with their ascension or life timeline.
And I also have a question about a dream I had last night, or night before last. I had requested for some reptilian training through fighting styles, and I received a dream where I feel like I was shadowing somebody, like almost like an assassin, and he was teaching me how to do these things. Was that in case a being named Elvis?
Yes, and his other counterparts. There were other reptilians that are part. I believe, and Werger Grindel, he was there also.
Thank you.
Many of that species was there. It wasn't just one. It was several.
Of a reptilian who connected with me very strongly one time. I went to his ship, and I felt like I was him for a second. I felt his body, and then I backed up behind him, and I saw him and his ship, like inside of his ship, and I was looking at a planet, either Earth or Neptune. Can you tell me more about him or her?
Did you receive a name for him yet?
No, I have not.
And this was a reptilian, correct?
I believe yes. Yes.
Wait a minute. I believe it's more Anunnaki than reptilian. Does that resonate with you?
Yes.
I believe it's Anunnaki. I believe it is what they were showing you was another lifetime. But it's a combination. You're connected with them, and also showing you, I believe it was mostly a past life, but it was also a real life also. Like it was now, but it was also then. So it was, of course, there was no time, so it was both.
Did it have anything to do with channeling?
I believe it had to do with many things. To understand your origins, to understand where you are going. There are many teachings still to come for you, and they cannot overwhelm you with too much information, but they are giving you glimpses of where you will be heading. And some information such as that must be in mystery, just for the moment. I believe you will be able to do these things yourself, such as you can connect to others and take them to a ship to see the universe. This might be later on in your life, but I believe you'll have this capability. I know it sounds strange, but it's not really.
Thank you. That is all I have. Thank you very much, Elohim.
Just wondering, do you have a message for me? Any insight, any information you can give? Anything?
Yes, I feel there's many reptilian questions that are on your mind, and I believe many of them will be answered slowly.
I've got these scars on the bottom of my back. I'm not sure how they got there. I've had them there quite a long time, most of my life, and I always look at them and I think, I'm just really not sure how they got there. I've got these scars on the bottom of my back. But yeah, it's okay if you can't pick up on that.
Stars.
Scars, not stars. Scars.
Oh, scars.
Yeah, like scratch.
Yes, that is reptilian, yes. They're keeping an eye on you. They're curious of your understanding of them. I believe that understand many negative reptilians, they are not going to like this information. That is tough.
They're going to have to deal with it.
Yes. They are very clever, mischievous, and I believe that you will understand their cleverness and even be able to speak to them, even the negative ones, only because as for communication purposes, not as a one to be negative with them, but just to understand them more.
Yeah, that's what I've been doing. I've been sending out communications to them. Yeah. I've been saying things, not just on here. Just
one thing I tell you about the negative ones, though. Understanding them will help you. Understanding them will help you understand many other things that you have questions about. There are those that do speak to them, Of course, if it is not friendly, but to understand how they think will help you in your education purposes. I know that might not be completely understandable at this point, but
I kind of understand what you're saying.
yes, meaning that, one moment,
It's looking at the bigger picture.
to understand their mindset will help you understand them, to help understand how the world works,
Exactly.
why things are happening the way they are. I believe that will help you connect to this world and to help with your ascension process. Because I believe that in the future you will be talking to them. The positives, of course, but also the negatives also. In a diplomatic way.
Yeah.
Where you're not judging them, and well, of course they'll judge you, but that is their deal.
I won't judge. I don't judge anyone.
Yes.
I just want that message to be out there, you know.
Yes.
And I know exactly what you're saying. It's like I want to be a mediator. If the
Yes.
situation.
Correct. Yes, I feel that you will be able to do this in the future. Not right now, because things are. You're heading that way. You're beginning, and this is your beginnings. But as for reptilians that are in the negative aspect, or however you want to say that, there are different words for negativity, but the negative, I believe they will talk to certain ones. This Kondo is one of them. I talk to him every once in a while. When they do not like something he has done or said that interferes with their way of life. But also, I believe you will be able to speak to them to help others understand them, such as a communicator, however you say that.
Cool. Thank you.
Something or other.
Yeah, I have the same scratches. I'm just wondering if you could tell me if they're positive, like negative or positive reptilians messing with me. Like, I have 3 scratches and then all sorts of other scratches. And it was just all in one night.
Just recently?
Yeah, this is like not last night, but the night before.
Yeah, it says a negative reptilian.
Negative?
I believe so.
Okay, sweet.
But they're not, you know, they're keeping an eye on you. They're just, that is their way of.
Is this are these the same reptilians that run the MIB?
Different, but pretty much the same.
Oh, okay.
They're a little bit friendlier, but not so much. That's not saying much.
Yeah, so I don't really remember my dreams, like some of them. Is that because reptilians are like giving me negative dreams and I don't remember them? Is that?
That can be complicated to get into that. Partially, they do visit your dream world because they realize where you're at spiritually. They do not like this, but so they harass you in some ways. But you do not remember it, which is probably just as well.
Yeah. Alright, I'll pass the mic. Sorry, I just butted in, actually.
Hello, Elohim.
Yes.
How are you?
I am fine, thank you.
Thank you, much love. I was just wondering if you had any messages or downloads from anybody for me. Thank you.
Yes, there is a Lyran collective, not just one, several, that are protecting you and watching you and helping you connect with others, help you find peace of mind because they understand things are not as you wish they were, and you wish a better world for everyone. I believe they are helping you with your things that will help your life be easier, such as money. Of course, they can only do so much in that, but they can help direct you in that direction. They're, I believe, trying to help in that matter. There are many around you, though. Protectors, and those that bring you much knowledge.
Hi, Elohim. Thank you for being here.
Yes.
My question is, do you have any message for me and James, my boyfriend, who's sitting right here listening to this as well?
From your higher self, I receive this message to be patient. Things are coming your way. Things aren't coming as way as you wish they were, but many new possibilities are coming your way in the coming months. And also much knowledge that will help you within your spirituality or ascension process, however you want to word that. There is much that is coming to you as for spirituality that is, I feel that you're connecting to, but not fully yet. In the coming months, more become, it would make more sense. I cannot go into what it is exactly because they're keeping that a mystery. But I believe many doorways of galactic energies you'll be able to connect to. And also there'll be others around you that will be able to connect with it also. I believe you'll be able to waken others up to this reality, or their real reality, or their true reality, however you want to word that. That is what I have.
Thank you.
Hi. Hi, I'm not sure, do you have a name?
One moment. As for a name, Elohim seems to be appropriate right now. You can call me whatever you wish. We are many. You can call me the name Sylvester seems to resonate with me at this point. It does not matter what you call us, though.
Okay. Yeah, I think it's time for a message. Do you have any form of message for me today?
So, what was that overall message to us?
To all of you, also to you,
No,
and
for me more precisely, yeah.
Okay, for you, I believe you've heard this before, but many species are going to be speaking through to you, giving you hints of who they are, and sort of letting you follow the breadcrumbs. Many giants, such, when I say giants, I mean giants. Other galaxies will be able to make themselves known. And also many fairy tale type of stories.
Yeah, fairy tale. That could be cool.
Origins of your world. Spiritual, yes, because many of the fairy tales, such as your Little Red Riding Hood, will become more. Because there's much there. Much of that would come through also, when the time is right.
Yeah.
This will be.
Any information from guide of higher self or something like that?
Your higher self.
I give you permission to tap in the energy.
Thank you. Oh, only to do not stop your evolution. Do not be consumed with uncertainty. Just let it flow.
Yeah. Do we have any information for any income improvement and for next week or something like that?
As for species coming through, or
no, income improvements or thing like that?
Income improvements, such as your world improvements?
No, I mean some more direct income or like money or?
Oh yes, I understand now. Sorry, I did not understand. Oh yes, money. That is up in the air right now. That is. One moment. The connection has not been made for funding to come in. As for when this will be, oh, 1 second. There is no exact time for this, but arrangements are being made. But it is not, the timing of it is not certain at this point.
Okay. Do you have any more information about my past time in with old Greek time?
Yes, you've had many lifetimes within ancient Greece. One of them was as a warrior,
Okay.
and one that stands up now. It was not a long life, which is understandable. But it was a brave and lifetime that was very valuable and it was honorable. You went out with the grace and glory, or however you word that these days. It was not a wasted life. It was honorable. It helped you in many ways. But I feel that you left before your time, though.
Okay. Do any direct connection with my I think the name is for what is the name? I think it's Dorian tried to connect me last week. Do we try again, or any other entity will try to make a connection?
Who is this? Dorian? Who is
Yeah. Dorian, yeah.
You know,
played and he tried last week, I think.
Oh, I believe there's much going on right now on his side of things. I believe next week you will feel a connection with him more stronger.
Okay. No other one will try between this time, or?
Yes.
Okay. Thanks.
You're welcome.
Next.
Hello. Hello again.
Hello. Greetings.
Greetings. I was just wondering, my dad, my human dad, he gave me permission. He wanted to. I talked to somebody earlier about if his departed, his mom and dad, had any messages for him, and he gives me permission for the messages. I just wonder if you could tap into that, and if they have any messages for their names, Alvin Jutz and Maria.
If his mom and dad have information,
yeah, they have any messages for him. His name's Steve Jutz. He's driving right now.
then this is a Palladian, correct? Or no?
No, it's just his human dad and mom. Alvin Nealon Jutz was his dad's name, and his mom's name was Maria Wolf.
If their parents have anything to say to them, okay.
Yeah, appreciate it.
Anybody else, or? All right, yeah, I'm just wondering. Okay, so why do the reptilians want to like shift people back into negative parallel timelines if there's always going to be people existing in these negative timelines? You know what I mean? Like, why are they?
One moment, I'm still answering this one's question.
Oh, sorry, I didn't know. I thought he was done. Oh, sorry about that.
Second. Any messages for? only message I have is that they are doing well. And there is love there, of course. Unconditional love.
Hello?
All right, thank you.
Hello, dear Ivan?
I think there's
Hello?
I believe there's a question.
Yeah, there is one. There is one from Noha
Yeah,
because
no,
she's been...
it's from me. I was
they've
already
been
talking. Sorry, Noah. I just have to wait. Yeah, I'm just wondering, why do the reptilians try and shift people back into negative parallel realities if there's always going to be people existing in those parallel realities? You know what I mean? Like, this reptilian is talking to me, he's telling me that he's beef with me because I'm shifting people into positive timelines.
That's
It's
what
like
he's
yeah, that's the message I got when I was like, why are you messing with me?
right
But,
now.
yeah, like just now, yeah.
Yes. Oh, to keep this world in third density. They do not want it to move in fourth at all.
Oh, okay, sweet. So when people move into fourth density, they start moving other people into fourth.
Yes.
So that's why they keep trying to keep them. Okay, sweet. Thank you.
Information like this is they do not like this.
All right, but once I get to a certain part of fourth density, I'll be resonating a frequency where they don't even exist in that reality, right? And they won't even be able to do that?
They will exist, but you will be able to overpower them.
Oh, okay, sweet. Thanks. Go ahead, Noah.
You will understand their ways.
Hello, dear Elohim. Most of the time I do feel about being in the fourth density. Could you elaborate on that bit, please?
Because you are going into fourth density. You are in the early stages of it. I believe it's very slow, but that is for many reasons.
My sleep state is very deep, and I feel I'm being shifted. I've been traveling astrally, and that means I'm not grounded so much on 3D now.
Yes, correct.
Mm-hmm.
Correct. All of you are slightly still in third density. But many of you are leaving that path to a more positive experience. Or a different experience, depending on how you look at it. Or more of everything around you.
Does that mean I'm going to be from the first ones to be shifted to 4D?
There are many that are going to be shifted to 4D. You will be
the earliest people, the earliest mass people.
I'm not sure about that. That information is unknown.
Not yet. Okay. Any quick information regarding my chakras alignment? Are they all fine, or is there something I need to do, or download it from your site?
There's nothing wrong with cleansing your chakras on a weekly basis or wherever you wish. A cleanse will always help your connections.
I'm doing that.
One moment. One moment. I believe you're doing fine then. I have nothing else to add to that.
Mm-hmm. Any messages from my higher self? I'm connecting with him all the time. Is it the connection will be soon?
Just continue with your path, that is all.
Thank you. Well appreciated, day one. Take care.
I must be leaving now. Is there anything else before I leave?
Do you have any wisdom word or wisdom picture you wish share?
Only patience. As you can tell, there are many negative reptilians who wish not to have this communication, and they might not be too happy about any of this. That is their problem. The more that your societies, your world realizes who is running the show here, your elites, your negative reptilians or alpha draconians, however you want to call them. They have agendas to keep you asleep. So those that are skeptical realize that these things do exist. And for you to be skeptical, meaning they have you under their thumb. Skepticism is good, but when you discount them altogether, that is what they want. Negative reptilians wish you to do not believe them as fairy tales and nonsense. That is what they wish. The more you understand them and how they operate, the more they do not like this. And the more you spread this knowledge around, will wake many others up. This is part of your ascension. This will help you. If you wish to awaken others, that is one way to do it. Knowledge, information. Do not be scared. Just let the information go. If they think you're crazy, that is fine. Do what feels right. That is what I have for you. I must go now. Blessings.
Much love.
Thanks.
Thanks. Well appreciated, dear one. Come soon.
Much love.
Yes, please come again.
Hi, Evan.
Ivan, welcome back.
Now, I gotta ask, what was that like?
I could feel like they didn't want to overwhelm me too much, but it wasn't like St. Michael. He was sometimes hard to channel. This was a lot easier. I felt like they wanted to keep a lot back. There's many things they wanted to say, but what they said was pretty good, actually. One thing, when he came through, I could feel reptilian presence all over the place, and that was a concerning one. That was a negative.
Same here.
Yeah,
like
that was.
Oh, sorry.
That was. Yeah, go ahead.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, I felt friggin' like like something walking around me. I was like, what the hell? So I tuned into it. And it was reptilian. Then he comes up, and I'm like, get the fuck out of here. What do you want? And then he gave me a message like, we're messing with you because you're shifting people into positive, like, I don't know, like the 4D or whatever. And then I asked about it, and yeah.
Yeah, that's. That seemed to be a concern with them. That is what
God.
mostly, yeah.
Ivan, today my computer was turned off, on and off all the time because of those reptilians, I suppose.
Oh, really?
It did several times. It drove me nuts.
Oh, yeah.
Those Elohim, how did they look like, by the way, to you?
Angel-like.
Oh, but they don't have physical form. That's what I know.
Yeah, it was angel presence. That's what it felt like.
Did you see his feet?
Oh, come on. Did you see wings?
I did see the feet of the lion. I felt
what they had was wings like Ivan?
Yeah.
Beautiful. Okay. Beautiful stuff. And tall and huge or what?
I didn't get quite into that, but yeah, muscle.
My goodness. So nice.
So anyway, I have a cat crying. Okay, you like to do a blessing?
Ah, okay. D'accord, monsieur. Much blessings to all.
Okay.
Senato cozinha na aula, tu resida de Nhocoa.
Saniatiana, Tonia Kajushina, Tujia, Sinikimia, Tonia, Situra Poasia, Koniatania da Kotua, Siata.
Thank you. Thank you all for being here, and I'll be back here Monday.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you.